Greetings, yogis. Welcome back. Our grab and go yoga session today is wrist free. So if you're someone who has sensitive wrists or are working through any injuries or conditions involving the wrist, this will be no pressure whatsoever on the wrist. Unroll your mat, grab some props if you'd like to use them. I'll see you right back here. Our practice today starts from a standing position. Come to the front of your mat. Separate your feet about hip width distance. Check in with your feet. Standing tall, gaze past the nose. Relax the arms by your side. Bring the palms together, and if you'd like to close the eyes a moment, feel free. Just setting an intention or not, that's okay too. Please modify as you see fit today. Opening up the eyes if they're not already. Inhale, lift the arms straight up overhead, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, dive over the legs, soften the knees if you need. Take your hands to elbows as you hang over the legs in an uncomplicated ragdoll. You can nod the head or sway a little if you like, making sure that you have at least a micro bend in the knees, but you're welcome to bend up at the knees as much as you like. Switch the hands, opposite hand on top. Relax the arms toward the mat. Let your fingertips touch down, lift the chest, and step your left leg back in a low lunge. Coming into warrior two, spin the back heel down, come up, windmill the arms out and around. Nice deep bend in the right knee. Gaze over the right middle finger. Let's hold for another full breath. We'll straighten out the right leg, turn the right toes in, face the left side of the room. Keep the arms, fingertips reaching out to the sides. Swan dive over the legs and let your hands reach for your lower legs. If you want to hold on to your big toes in yogi toe-like, you can do that too. Otherwise, just stay right here. Crown of the head toward the mat, sit bones high. Hold for another full breath. And let your fingertips touch down on the mat. Lift your chest and take Skandasana, go to the left. As you bend the left knee, stretch the right leg, one breath. Return to warrior two, come up, reach out, reach out, reverse the warrior, sweep the right arm over, come into side angle pose, drop the right arm down and sweep the left arm around. Find some length, relax the shoulders, gaze past the left arm, and maybe take a little half bind. You can always straighten your right arm toward the mat if you choose. Maybe reaching all the way toward the floor. Let's hold for another full breath. Look down at the right foot, come into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Use a block if you like under the right hand. Reach out, float the left leg up, lift the left arm high. And turn your gaze when you can. Look up if you can and hold for another full breath. Transition through standing split, lower the left fingertips. And walk your fingertips toward the right foot. Forehead to the shin, one breath. And lift the left leg half an inch higher. Inhale. With your exhale, Shiva squat. Tap the left knee behind the right and bring it in. Inhaling, lift the left leg. Exhaling, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take the left knee outside the right foot. Have a seat on the mat. The right leg crosses over on top. You can straighten the left leg out to dial it back a little, twist to the right, and hold for a full breath. Come back to center, little counter stretch, go left. Return to the middle, pigeon pose, come forward. Bring the right knee through, extend the left leg back, sit tall. Modify on the back if you need, lengthen the spine, then walk the hands out, head down, and hold for another deep breath or two. Slide the hands in, lift the head up, roll to the outer right hip. Janu Shirshasana, right foot to left thigh. Sit tall, inhale, then slide the hands out, reach for the left foot, or let your hands rest on the shin if you prefer. And let's give it another deep breath or two. Slide the hands in, returning upright, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together. Take your hands to your feet. Sit tall, either stay here or you can lean in if there's room to reasonably do so. Soften the shoulders back, lengthen, and hold for another full breath. Returning upright, fold the knees in, come onto your hands and knees, and come back up to stand in a forward fold. Hands to opposite elbows, ragdoll, soften the knees, sway a little if you like. Switch the hands. And relax your hands toward the mat, roll up slow to stand. And standing tall, come back to the front of your mat. Inhaling, sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana, look up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Lift your chest on the inhale. Now send the right leg back, low lunge as you exhale. Warrior two, right heel to the mat, come up, windmill the arms out, look over the left middle finger, one breath. We'll straighten out the left leg, turn the left toes in, face the right side of the room. Feel free if you want, you can keep the arms reaching out as you swan dive over the legs, or you can interlace fingers behind the back if that feels okay for the wrists and that feels good for the shoulders. Come forward, crown of the head down, arms up toward the sky. Let's give it another deep breath or two. Good, hands, fingertips toward the mat, lift the chest in Skandasana, go to the right, bend the right knee, stretch the left leg. We'll come into warrior two, come up, reach out. Reverse warrior, sweep the left arm over. Side angle, Parsva Konasana, left arm down and sweep the right arm around. You can hold it here, find some length. You can straighten your left arm to the floor. If you did it on the first side, you can go for a half bind. If that's in your practice, find length, chest up, keep the legs strong. One more time. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, peek down, reach the left arm out. Use a block if you like under the left hand. Float the right leg up, right arm high. Turn your gaze if and when you can. One more time. Standing split, lower the right hand down. Fingertips toward the mat, forehead to the shin, one breath. Inhale the right leg half an inch higher, Shiva squat as you exhale, right knee taps behind the left, bring it in. Inhaling the right leg high, Ardha Matsyendrasana, right knee outside the left foot. Have a seat all the way down on the mat. The left leg crosses over on top. You can straighten out the right leg if you choose to dial it back. Twist left, one breath. Inhale, center, then exhale, counter, stretch right. Take it to the middle, pigeon pose, come forward, left knee through, right leg back, sit tall, find length, modify if you need here, slide the hands out and hold for another deep breath or two. Coming out, hands back, head up. Roll to the outer left leg, Janu Shirshasana. Straighten the right leg out. Hands to your right leg, slide them out front. You can reach for the right foot if that's a reasonable ask, and hold for another deep breath. Releasing, slide the hands in, return upright, Baddha Konasana, feet together, hands to your feet, sit tall, stay here if that's deep enough, or you can lean in if there's room. And give it another full breath. Releasing out as you return upright, fold the knees in, drop the fingertips behind you, and just windshield wiper your knees a little side to side. Then come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. If you prefer to lay down and take a Shavasana, feel free. We're ending our practice here with a few moments of quiet and meditation. If you're seated like I am, take your hands to the legs, palms down, closing the eyes if that's comfortable. If you're in Shavasana, you're closing the eyes. Just letting go, find some stillness. Emptying the mind, quieting the thoughts. And just letting the body have this opportunity for stillness to better integrate the benefits of your efforts.